Hello, and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Minecraft Feed the Beast Monster. Alright, well, just to give you guys a little bit of a peek of what I've been doing, ta-da! You're going like, what? You just added tree trunks to your lumberjack's lodge, or whatever we're going to call this in the end? No, not quite. Almost every tree that we have, like this mangrove, where'd that go? Out in there? There. So biomes of plenty, trees, and the forestry trees, almost all of these, and even, what is it? Ars Magica 2 trees, this tree, can be made into barrels through factorization. So, something I've been doing has been just using our local little crafting table to create a few barrels. Usually 6 of each. I'm just keeping the extras. It's a log. Yeah. Usually 6 of each. I'm just keeping the extras and just swapping out what I make for what's here. And just ripping out these existing barrels, whether they're the oakwood barrel, the default barrel that I've had put here, or if they are the deprecated... Oh, no, not that one. Or if they're the deprecated... Ah, damn it. Whether they're the deprecated barrel that I am trying to remove, like those ones. And I'm just replacing all of them, and that gives us a... Oh, crap. I just grabbed something out of there. That gives us a little bit of extra flavor, a little bit of extra color for our whole collection here. Now, what did I grab? Spruce wood. Get rid of that. Plus, it gives you an idea what a better idea of what the trunks from each of these actually look like. The rubber sapling, which is from Mine Factory Reloaded, and yes, I did have to look that up, doesn't have its own barrel. So you can see here, I just used a jungle wood barrel next to that. But most of them, if I have enough wood, I didn't have enough wood for the silver lime, or this willow, or this willow, but this willow I did. I didn't have enough wood for all of them. I haven't gone through all of these just yet. But I was actually incredibly surprised that the witchwood log, or the witchwood, had its own barrel. Put that there. And I need to put my witchwood sapling back. And find my witchwood logs. And the last plank. There we go. And so I've been going about. I plan on doing that for the rest of these. I'll probably grow a few of these just so I can get a little bit more wood. Let's just find out where these are coming from, though. First, Natura. That should be good. And this one is Biomes of Plenty. So both of these should have barrels associated with them. And that'll make the outside wall of this look a bit nicer. Not as... Well, maybe not nicer, but it won't look all the same like it's just oak wood. Alright. I am just going to drop off a few of these barrels here. I haven't placed the pine or the fir barrels. And of course I could just leave a whole bunch of oak barrels here for now. And you can see I've ripped out 28 of these deprecated barrels from here just recently. Plus 11 of the old oakwood barrels. Alright, so let's go take a look at what else we can do. Now, I've been deciding that I want more magic, because this I haven't been leveling up particularly fast. Hi, Chobi. Ooh, I almost shot Chobi. That would have been bad. Let's not do that. Oh, sorry, Chobi. Let's feed you up. I pretty much make sure Chobi has Gisal greens because there's no armor. Unlike horses, there's no armor for chocobos. So it becomes a bit of a problem when she falls. So I decided that I'm gonna put, oops, not that one. I run out of space way too fast, so I'm just gonna put these away. I think my Chocopedias go here, and my Thaumonomicons go here. Yeah. So these are all the Chocopedias that I found in dungeon chests and whatnot, and through drops when they were dropping ridiculous amounts. I think I've got all these from dungeon chests over the past, it must be a year by now. And these are research that I never did complete. You want to look at those? Here, various ages. Some of them are dangerous. Like I renamed them, mark them with a D. Sky Mineshaft is a interesting one. It just has a few of them. Yeah. And here's just a set of blank books and quills. And a couple books from that rogue like Dungeons mod that we found. That's the extent of my library so far. A lot of the books that I used to have disappeared. They're enchanted books and the challenge sources. I for some reason have duplicates of the challenge source. A lot of the challenge books are down at the library down over there, that way. This way, right there. You can see it. It looks just like my building. Oh, and I took off my helmet. This was the enchanted helmet that I had made. It has Respiration 3, and that's kind of why I'm keeping it, but I can't repair it at this point in time, so I just made a different armor stand. So this armor stand is from Bibliocraft. And I'm just going to take that off. So you can see that the difference is this one has more of a metal structure. That's using wood. I decided to try it out, see what it would look like. So yeah, it looks like that. No other reason than that. So I wanted to head off to our Ars Magic Tower and try to make a couple spells. Huh. This is strange. I'm not entirely sure what's just happened here. It looks... I'm guessing this is a chunk reset. I've never actually had one of these happen to me before. I was trying to level up my Ars Magica, and I had a portal gun, and it was within... I had a portal within the space, just so I could get in and out fairly quickly. Now, this is where the spawner... for those guys, the zombie spawner was. So I'm wondering why this chunk got reset. It might have been because of the portal gun. I had two portals within the same chunk boundary. It let me go through walls. But I guess maybe that's why this chunk got reset. I'm not entirely certain. I'll probably try to use MC Edit to put that chunk back there. There wasn't much other than the zombie spawner that I know about, but it leaves this area a bit weird. Huh. Don't like that. Alright. I was planning on using the Oculus, so whenever I've been getting these skill points, I've just been selecting things that I think I might want. I need to be a little bit more choosy about these. So I had grabbed a talent, Mana Regen, which is fine. This is the affinity. Apparently I have a lot of stone affinity. That's interesting. Stone skin and solid bones. Huh. So I guess when you gain an affinity, you become more prone towards being hit by lightning? Oh man, that'd be horrible to be out in a storm. Especially here, where it's exposed to the sky. Maybe I will put a roof up. Okay. I need food. Meaty stew is one of the easier recipes, by the way. So if you are using a hunger overhaul, it just requires some flour, which you get from grinding up wheat. I guess you get not that flour. This flour. Yeah, grinding up wheat in the Morrison pestle, you get flour. The stock, you can make it from bones, a mixing bowl, and a pot. That's really easy. I have tons and tons of bones from dead skeletons. And of course, you got pork chop, or chicken, or beef, or tofu, or mutton, whatever. And that just makes a nice hearty meal. That gives you 3 hunger bars back. Really easy. It's not the best that you can have. I think the feast is better. I don't know how many hunger bars this repairs and what well-fed buff you get, but these are larger meals. So your hearty breakfast, your delighted meal, rainbow curry, which doesn't have a recipe, so I don't know how to make that, and supreme pizza. Supreme pizza actually looks like it might be the easiest. The dough is probably the hardest, but you do have to grow the tomatoes. You have to make the cheese. You have to grow the bell peppers and the spice leaf and the onions. And my agriculture area hasn't really grown that far. So getting to the pizza level is going to take some time. However, I have my meaty stews to satiate me until then. All right, so back here. So I've been I want to be a little bit more picky because I don't even have regeneration. I don't have heal. So I'm going to pick that now. I've chosen self, just so I'm able to create a spell that works on myself, and I'm going to pick regeneration. And now I know that. Next time I'll probably try to get heal. Beyond that, I think it'll be okay. Plus, I can also use touch and heal or regeneration, and hopefully heal Chobi, or any of my other mounts that I use. So, let's do this. Not projectile, I need a book, and I need self, and where'd that regeneration go? Regeneration. There we go. As a regen self. There we go. Nice, clever name. Let's take a look at this book. Self-regeneration. So I need blank rune, I need 1 alm, Ventium Tusk, a lesser focus. I think I might have one of those back, and I need neutral essence. So here comes the limitation of this build. I don't have any essence shrines. So I was hoping to get away without having to build one of those. Let's see. Structures. Crafting altar. But you don't talk about the essence things. Huh. I can't even find... Huh. Okay. I'm going to have to defer this until another time, as I can't even find the recipe or find the information on how to make an essence, a neutral, or just any essence, like a light essence, no, neutral essence, shrine or altar, or I guess that's the crafting altar. I guess it's a shrine. I don't know, whichever. Golden apple. Well, this is expensive. All right, next time I'll collect some of the stuff and see if I actually have a way to make a neutral essence shrine, if that book actually tells me. Oh, I wanted to leave that as well. I want to take that just for reference purposes. If that book actually tells me how to make an essence shrine. This is a lovely morning. Or the volcano over there. Gorgeous. Alright, so that wasn't... woof. So great. I'm just going to pop over to our, ouch, HQ, our militia HQ, not our HQ, that's our HQ, our militia HQ, this way, thank you. Oh, and that decoration on this side, I just did that so I wouldn't have to jump over it every time I try to get up there. It's only on the way up for some reason. I think I was jumping down just to take a look and trying to see how this place looked. Nothing's changed up here. So I only have one officer I need to deal with right now. And that's the Chancellor. Not the Chancellor. The Commandant. The Commandant of the militia. But I'm going to put in a secretary as well. Or an orderly or someone who's going to stand right there, whose name is Atison. And I want their texture, select, to be, not Arctic Steve, someone else. Evil God Knight. Fire Steve? Oh, that's creepy. Gangster Steve. Guard Steve. Other Guard Steve. King Knight. Yeah, let's do that. And done. So we have a Tucson, who, whenever you have complaints, will greet you friendly at entrance to the militia HQ. And it'll be able to guide you towards whatever. Guide you towards whoever can help you out and get your problem with the zombies and creepers and whatnot solved. This is actually a pretty nice view. I'm also going to have to make... Do I have iron on me? No. I'm going to need to make a census to figure out what our population is actually at any one point in time, because I've completely forgotten how many buildings I've built during the Iron Age and during the Stone Village time, the Stone Hamlet and the Wood Settlement and whatnot. And I was here for a reason. I just have a few more blocks to add to this. Just a few more. Just adding on to our build of our hospital. I just think I'm going to have a lot of windows here, because I like windows. And this has a nice view of the school. I've made up a lot more of this mud brick. And of course I do have the second floor to get done, or to tear down. Like, this just might be too much of a build right now for the resources I have available. I'll probably leave the second floor up and just do a facade up there. Maybe have just like no beds. Down here, I'll place a fair few number of beds. And as you can see, I'll need to restock on wool almost immediately. There we go. Awesome. Knock these out, actually. For more windows. Because, you know, when you're in a hospital, you need lots of light. Bright and airy. 2, 3, 4, 5. That. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Good. We have almost 2 complete walls. I still have to finish up that side, get more of this redwood. And that's biomes of plenty of redwood, which doesn't grow on its own. Ooh, that means deforestation. Oh boy. But I do have a linking book that takes me back there. Back to where I had found some biomes of plenty of redwood. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. I need to get a census done. I need to get a couple more buildings for a militia. I need a HQ. Or I guess the HQ is almost finished. Got to get the doors up. I've got to get an armory, which can be... I was going to run up there with Chobi, but didn't do it in the end. I have to get an armory, which probably should be nearby if people are going to be checking into the HQ. I'm going to need a barracks for the unranked militia. To find a place to put all this. I could... You know what? We have the militia HQ up here. Let's just do a flyabout. Or a glideabout. I have the militia HQ up there. I could put the barracks into the wall, into the sides of the mountain. Actually, I might want to do that, yeah. So have the barracks into the side of the mountain and have the armory probably right next to the barracks. So if we can have a stairway up here, barracks underneath here. So we have the HQ on top, the barracks underneath, the armory over here. So this part of our mountainous area could be quite well, could do us quite nicely as our militia area. Plus that gives us a lot of space to expand as we can dig downwards. Alright, that sounds like a plan. That definitely sounds like a plan. Then add a bridge up and over there. We can have some flavor by having a cow militia. No, having some areas here with windows into this ravine. Might give us a nice look. Okay, I think we've just developed a plan to make for our militia barracks and armory. Alright. This has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, leave us a like, leave us comments and suggestions, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We release Minecraft Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Kerbal Space Program is Saturday, and Fallout 3 on Sunday to give you all your entertainment, gaming, play, let's play value. Alright, have a good day, and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.